Due to the perceived independence, mystery, and charm associated with this archetype, many men like to identify as Sigmas. However, in reality, being a Sigma male is not something you can casually claim membership in, like joining any ordinary club. There are certain unavoidable traits that, despite your best efforts, you simply cannot fake. They are ingrained in your personality and come naturally to you. So how can you tell if you are a true Sigma male? Here are 7 undeniable traits that prove you are a Sigma male. Firstly, Sigma males are notably introverted, but what does this really mean? Well, to start, let's clarify what introversion isn't. It isn't shyness. While shyness is about fear of social judgment, introversion is simply about how a person responds to stimulation, including social stimulation. So being introverted doesn't mean you're a brooding, antisocial hermit. It simply means you feel more alive and energized when you're in a less stimulating environment. Now let's get back to our Sigma males. They're the lone wolves of the personality world, often preferring their own company to that of others. But why is that? Well, it's not because they dislike people, it's because they're wired to recharge their batteries in solitude. Imagine this. After a long day of social interaction, a Sigma male recharges by diving into a good book, exploring a new hobby, or even solving a complex puzzle. Sounds cool, right? But let's debunk a myth here. Preferring solitude doesn't mean Sigma males are antisocial. On the contrary, they can be incredibly social when they choose to be. They just prefer quality over quantity in their social interactions. They value deep, meaningful conversations over small talk, and would rather have a few close friends than a large group of acquaintances. Now picture this. A Sigma male walks into a party. He's not the life of the party, nor does he want to be. Instead, he gravitates towards the corner, observing the scene, engaging in one-on-one conversations, and leaving when he's had his fill. And that's perfectly okay. You see, Sigma males understand that being introverted isn't a flaw to be fixed. It's a part of who they are. It's where they draw their strength, their creativity, and their unique perspective on the world. So, remember, being introverted isn't about being antisocial, it's about understanding where you draw your energy from. And for Sigma males, that's from their own inner world, a place that's just as vibrant and engaging as the world outside. Another key trait of Sigma males is their self-reliance. They're the lone wolves of society. Now, what does self-reliance really mean? It's the ability to stand on your own 2 feet, to depend on yourself rather than leaning on others. It's having the confidence to know that you can face whatever life throws at you, and you'll come out the other side stronger than before. Sigma males are the epitome of this. They don't seek validation or assistance from others. Instead, they rely on their skills, their knowledge, their abilities. They're the type who would rather spend hours figuring out how to fix a leaky faucet than simply call a plumber. Not because they're too proud to ask for help, but because they know they have the capability to handle it themselves. Consider a situation where a Sigma male is stranded in a new city. Instead of panicking or immediately reaching for a map, they'd likely take a moment to soak in their surroundings, strategize, and then navigate their way around. They trust their instincts, their sense of direction, and their ability to adapt and overcome unfamiliar situations. Self-reliance for a Sigma male also extends to their emotional well-being. They comprehend their emotions and know how to manage them effectively. They don't need others to comfort them or make them feel better. They have the tools and the emotional resilience to do that for themselves. However, it's important to note that self-reliance doesn't mean Sigma males are antisocial or don't value relationships. They do, but they maintain a healthy balance. They don't depend on others for their happiness or success. They seek and enjoy companionship, but they don't need it to thrive. Sigma males are like the cacti of the human world. Just like a cactus, they're adaptable, resilient, and can thrive even in the harshest conditions, all on their own. They don't need constant care or attention. They're self-sufficient, and that's what makes them stand out. In essence, Sigma males are the epitome of self-reliance, able to navigate life's challenges on their own terms. Sigma males are non-conformists who are self-content. Sounds paradoxical? Let's delve in. Picture this. A man walks into a room. He's not dressed in the latest fashion trends, and he's not trying to draw attention to himself. Rather, he's comfortable in his own skin and in his own style. This is a snapshot of a Sigma male, a nonconformist. He doesn't adhere to societal norms or expectations. He doesn't chase after the latest trends or feel pressured to fit in. Instead, he sets his own rules, follows his own path, and defines his own version of success. Let's illustrate this with a little story. Imagine a man named John. John is a talented artist who enjoys painting abstract art. Society often tells him that he should pursue a more traditional career, one that offers a steady income and job security. But John, being a Sigma male, doesn't conform to these societal expectations. He chooses to follow his passion and makes a living from selling his unique artwork. He doesn't seek validation or approval from others, and he doesn't measure his success by societal standards. Now let's talk about self-contentment. A Sigma male finds contentment in his own achievements. He doesn't need to flaunt his accomplishments or seek validation from others. He doesn't compare himself to others or feel envious of their achievements. Instead, he celebrates his own accomplishments, no matter how big or small they might be. This brings us back to our friend John. Despite the societal pressures, John is content with his life. He's happy with his decision to pursue his passion, and he takes pride in his artwork. He doesn't need a prestigious job title or a high salary to feel successful. His sense of fulfillment comes from doing what he loves and achieving his own personal goals. In a world that constantly pushes us to conform and seek validation, Sigma males stand out. They march to the beat of their own drum and find contentment in their own achievements. They don't need the approval of others to feel successful. It's this sense of self-contentment and non-conformity that makes Sigma males so intriguing and paradoxical. Observant, mysterious, and independent, the final three traits that complete the Sigma male. In the grand tapestry of life, the Sigma male stands out as a keen observer. Like a silent sentinel, he watches, listens, and learns, absorbing the world around him with an acute awareness that borders on the uncanny. This doesn't mean he's a wallflower or a passive bystander. Quite the contrary. His observant nature is a tool, a lens that enables him to navigate life's labyrinth with an almost eerie precision, picking up on details others might overlook. Now let's delve into the mysterious side of a Sigma male. This is not about being secretive or obscure. Rather, it's a natural byproduct of his introverted and independent nature. Think about it. He doesn't crave the spotlight, nor does he feel the need to broadcast his life on social media. He's content to exist outside the mainstream, to march to the beat of his own drum. This can make him seem enigmatic to others, but for the Sigma, it's just business as usual. He cherishes his privacy, and in a world where everyone seems to be an open book, this makes him a compelling mystery. Finally, we arrive at independence, the cornerstone of Sigma masculinity. The Sigma male is the epitome of self-reliance. He doesn't rely on social validation or external approval to define his worth. He's his own man, guided by his own principles and values. This doesn't mean he is aloof or detached. He can form deep, meaningful connections with others, but he does so on his own terms. He doesn't need a crowd to feel validated, nor does he feel the need to fit into a conventional mold. Observant, mysterious, and independent. These traits are not just characteristics, they are the very essence of a Sigma male. They shape his worldview, guide his actions, and set him apart from the crowd. They make him a fascinating study, breaking the traditional molds of masculinity. Now that we've explored the traits, let's look at the signs that you might be a Sigma male. Take a moment and picture yourself. Do you often find solace in solitude, preferring your own company to the hustle and bustle of social gatherings? This isn't about being antisocial, but rather a sign of being introverted, a classic trait of the Sigma male. Let's dive deeper. When it comes to solving problems, are you the type who relies on your own abilities rather than seeking help from others? This self-reliance is another strong indicator of a Sigma male. You trust your own judgment and are confident in your ability to navigate life's challenges. Next, consider your stance towards societal norms. Do you find yourself straying from the beaten path, carving your own unique journey instead of following the crowd? This non-conformist nature and the comfort you find in being self-content, rather than seeking validation from others, are key signs of Sigma masculinity. And let's not forget about your observational skills. As a Sigma male, you're likely to be highly observant, taking in the world around you with a keen eye. You're the kind of person who notices the subtle nuances that others often miss. Moreover, is there an air of mystery surrounding you? Do people often find you intriguing because they can't quite figure you out? This mysteriousness is yet another sign of a Sigma male. You're not an open book, and this makes you all the more intriguing to others. Finally, consider your level of independence. Sigma males are fiercely independent, and often prefer to work alone, free from the constraints of a team environment. So, take a step back and reflect. Do these signs resonate with your own experiences and personality traits? Do you find yourself nodding along, recognizing yourself in these descriptions? If these signs resonate with you, you might just belong to this rare breed of men known as Sigma males. So there you have it, the fascinating world of Sigma males. We've delved into the depths of their mysterious nature and unveiled the 7 key traits that define them. Let's take a moment to recap, shall we? Firstly, their introverted nature. Sigma males often prefer their own company, thriving in solitude rather than seeking validation from social gatherings. This leads us to their second trait, self-reliance. They rely on their own abilities and judgments rather than leaning on others. Next, their non-conformist attitude. Sigma males refuse to be shaped by societal norms and expectations, choosing instead to forge their own path. This ties in with their self-contentedness. They are happy with who they are and where they're at, not needing external validation to feel fulfilled. The fifth and sixth traits, being observant and mysterious, work hand in hand. Sigma males have a knack for understanding the world around them, while maintaining an enigmatic aura that leaves others intrigued. And finally, their independence. They value their freedom and take pride in their ability to stand alone. Understanding these traits not only provides insight into the Sigma male personality, but can also be a tool for self-improvement. By recognizing these characteristics within ourselves, we can embrace and cultivate them, leading to a greater sense of self-awareness and personal growth. It's important to remember that the concept of personality types is not about pigeonholing or stereotyping. It's about understanding the diverse ways in which we navigate the world. Being a Sigma male, an alpha male, a beta male, or any other type is not about being superior or inferior to others. It's about recognizing your unique strengths and leveraging them to lead a fulfilling life. So whether you identify as a Sigma male or you see these traits in someone you know, remember to appreciate the value of diversity in personality types. Remember, being a Sigma male isn't about superiority or inferiority. It's about understanding and embracing who you are. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Sigma males. Drop a comment below and share your experiences. Don't forget to check out our other videos on personality types and self-discovery. Hit that subscribe button and join us on this journey of understanding ourselves better.